Hey everyone, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more CK3 Got here today on the channel. We're going to be playing as Arianne Martell of House Martell down in Dorne. The main objective of this series is to try and fulfill my father Doran's Dornish master plan and bring back Rhoynar restoration. So we'll try and bring back Dornish supremacy, and we might even back the Blackfyres or the Targaryens. We'll see. Going to be starting in the Feast for Crows scenario. Tommen sits the Iron Throne. Stannis is still down in the Stormlands. Let's go. So unfortunately, Doran Martell, my father, has died in his sleep at 52, and I have ascended as Princess of Dorne. Through Dornish law, the female line is allowed to rule. I've got my brother Quentyn. We haven't sent him off to Essos to die. Well, or does he die? Is Quentyn alive? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Trystane is currently married to Marcella, so we could use her claim. And then we've also got the Sand Snakes to Obara, Nymeria, Tyene, Sorella. Oh, she's actually in the Citadel. Oh, that's cool. It's actually the HBO spherical like chandeliers there too. So Stannis is Lord of Dragonstone. Mace rules in the Reach. Tommen sits the Iron Throne. Cersei controls the Westerlands. Edmure's in the dungeon. Euron has claimed his kingship. And Roose Bolton rules in the north. Okay, so lusty, authoritative, impatient, 23 years of age. Straight from the get-go, we could sort by alliance power and go straight and marry Tyrion, which happens with the AI constantly. We're not going to do that. We're going to try and wait for either Aegon to rock up, or I just haven't decided what I want to go with in this series. Could marry Jon too, potentially, or maybe one of Robert's bastards. So we'll just wait and see what's best for us. We want to obviously make Dorne free and independent, and we also want to bring Rhoynish restoration and bring female rulers on the Iron Throne, and we want to try and bring back House Targaryen and the dragons, I suppose, because that will ensure our legitimacy and survival as House Martell. I'm going to go with intrigue to get the additional fertility. Let's have a look at Dorne. So we nearly can go for Crown Authority. Quentyn is currently my heir. At the moment, we've only got Armored Horsemen. We can get Dornish Spears. We have nearly 20,000. We are pretty much unaffected from the War of the Five Kings. Same with the Tyrell host. They should have like nearly 60,000 skill still. They would have lost some casualties in the Blackwater, but House Tyrell is definitely the biggest. Okay, so Manfred is my Hand of the Queen, House Corgyle, Garden. There's so many cool Dornish houses. Man, they stuffed it up in HBO's show. Okay, so we'll go by pure merit. Jourdain can come in. Let's bring in you. Who else? House Franklin. Herman Oller. Okay. Just curious to see. We can create an independent faction. We can start a claimant faction too. With Edric, Daenerys. Where is Daenerys actually? Over in the east, because Drogon's in this game. Maybe I could somehow woo Daenerys over. I would like Quentyn to try and take Viserion or Rhaegal, but I just don't know if that's going to be the case. Oh, here is Dorne. Oh, okay. I'm not entirely the biggest fan of this throne room. Wish you could sort of see the water gardens in the distance or something. Maybe that's on the list to be upgraded soon. But there is Princess Arianne. Okay, Aereo Hotar. We can make an acolyte. Dude's an absolute chad. So many fantastic Dornish warriors. Might even be able to have a pretty good Queen's Guard. House Hood? Is that like Robin Hood? It must be. There's just so many references in The Song of Ice and Fire. Like, isn't Bob Weir the reference for the Weirwoods? Okay, so we can marry Willis, which actually probably wouldn't be too bad. Would get nearly 60,000. Garland's probably a better character to marry. So there's a fair few ways that you can go playing as Arianne. Even Harold Harding could be a potential one. Oh, here we go. Jon Snow has come out and said that he's the son of Prince Rhaegar Targaryen and Lyanna. So we could marry Jon Snow, but he's joined the Night's Watch once he moves south. Okay, so Renford Riker is trying to seduce me. I'd rather not. Oh, Aegon the Conqueror, come again. Here we go. Fagon has arrived. He's claiming to be a Blackfyre too. He's going up against Tommen, only 71,000. The Hightowers are going to join. Oh, Stannis is Hand of the King, surprisingly. Okay, so we've got a decision to make here. Do we stand with the Blackfyres? Arianne seems keen. I think I will join, because there's a good chance that, even though he's a Blackfyre, it's just like a disagreement. Blackfyres are essentially Targaryens for the most part. Young Griff here is using the Illyrio Sierra claim. So we'll join them. And then hopefully we can win this. But we'll see how we go. Let's rally the army in Sunspear, but it does look like some of the Dornish, House Santigar, are going to join them. Interestingly enough. Okay, just trying to take Santigar territory down here in the south. I've been imprisoned. Oh, it's because we lost. Oh, jeez. Okay, thankfully King Tommen was merciful, but Aegon got instantly captured there and capitulated. You've got to be kidding me. I think it would be sensible and realistic, because the Dornish would side with them. So let's have a look here. Okay, so there's 3 living members. Aegon Blackfyre is currently imprisoned. Oh, he's been banished back to Essos. Jeez. Tommen is being foolishly justful. So we can now bring him back to Westeros if we want. We'll give him safe harbor in Dorne. How about that? So Aegon Blackfyre, 20 years of age. Because they got rid of the Bright Flame line in this mod now. It was always a little bit broken, I suppose. Okay, so we'll bring him back. For some reason, Quentin... Oh, it was because I was commanding in that war. I probably should turn that off. Because technically I can command armies. Okay, let's create those acolytes too. But Arianne, after Aegon Blackfyre has failed, he loses the remove marriage trait, so then we can marry him. So then we can make a claim for future wars if we want. Okay, let's pass absolute crown of authority sitting at a 4. And maybe we'll try and have some children. And we can use his claim to get back on the Iron Throne, I suppose. Foolish Tommen. Okay, yeah, so Aegon, Aemond, Daenerys, and Jon. So Jon's still Lord Commander. Daenerys, I can... I'm going to try and bring her over if I can. Maybe what I need to do is sway her. Because what I could do is she's not going to land. I can't just marry her to Quentin now. No, she needs to be in my court. We are close. So let's go with Scheme and we'll try and befriend Daenerys Targaryen. Aegon and Arianne are now pregnant, and maybe we combined the Blackfyre and Targaryen claimants eventually too. That might be the play. Okay, Daenerys has been swayed, so can I invite her now? I can. So let's invite Daenerys to our court. Perfect. And then we've got all her claims that we can use too. Just what I want to see. So I think we'll look to marry her to Quentin now. I think that makes sense. Tristane's already married to Marcella. And then we'll try and combine the 2 cadet branches, because any children of Arianne is going to be Blackfyres. Any children of Quentin and Daenerys will be Martells. Yeah, haven't decided who I want to sit the Iron Throne. Either one of these 2 branches. Because we could even put House Blackfyre there and combine the claims with those 2. And then eventually make the Blackfyres the legitimate house, I suppose. I'm trying to... Why is this bugging? It's sometimes easier just to go more, find characters, sort by health. Yep, and then to find the dragons. Okay, so Drogon is 4, but it's not. I think he's in Bravos still. Weirdly. Oh, I've had a son and heir. They want to call him Aegon Blackfyre. I'm going to call him Daemon after Daemon Blackfyre. We'll give them the Blackfyre naming scheme. Damn, it just sucks that Aegon lost. So we're not going to be able to get his unique soldiers again, I don't think. I can't believe he lost the invasion so quick. Okay, so Master of Laws. We can sit on the small council. Tommen's offering that position to Arianne Martell. Because at the end of the day, Tommen is still my brother-in-law. Hopefully we can get children with Trystane and Marcella. That'll be good. We'll try and seat Dorne on a lot of the kingdom. So it looks like Cersei actually has... Interesting. Rebelled. Maybe we plot to get rid of Tommen now. So then we can put Marcella on the throne. So let's plot against Tommen and see how we go. Especially when he's injured and maimed. Roose Bolton's going to help. Meryn Trant will stab it. Qyburn there. There's been a rift between Cersei and Tommen. Okay. Reckless relations between the pair. Cersei wants me to join her war against Euron Greyjoy. He's raiding the Iron Islands. And Cersei has a claim on them. I mean, sure. We might be able to get some Ironborn captives. I've had another son. They want to call him Valar. No, I'd rather pick a better name. How about we do call him Aenys or Aegon? Maybe Aegon. Aegor eventually too. Landed in Pike. Moving over to the Harlaw Island now. And the Martells and the Lannisters smash the Greyjoys. Again too. Nice. Daenerys takes to the skies. Can't imagine they're going to hold up much longer here. Raiding the Iron Islands. So be it. Tommen's not going to care. Okay, so... probably just ransom the rest of those now. I can send for a faceless man. So there's a civil war. Shireen and House Fell. Okay, so Stannis is no more. Another child. Oh, okay. So Trystane and Marcella have had a daughter. We've had 3 children now. Oh, Roose has given us a pleasant surprise in this murder plot. Okay, so we've got 10 keys. We're going to be able to depose Tommen here, but there's still civil wars going on. Arianne and Aegon, or Aegon Blackfyre, have had 3 children, and Quentyn and Daenerys have had 2 children too. A lot of boys. Trystane and Marcella have had some children too. Okay, and Tommen and... damn, Marjorie unfortunately have had a son. So Marcella won't take the Iron Throne there. Harmond Baratheon of Lannister and Tyrell blood. Let's execute the scheme. A successful assassination has occurred. Tommen dies at 18, choking in the same vein as his brother Joff. Looks like Cersei's come back into the fold. Okay, so... Daenerys is now a dragon rider. We'll eventually combine all those claims. Has Drogon arrived down here in Dorne? Or is he still in Bravos? No, he's actually here in Dorne now. Nice. And they've bonded. So she's properly his rider. Just want to wait for Drogon. Yeah, so Viserion and Rhaegal disappeared without a trace. Oh, that's frustrating. So it's literally only Drogon. No matter, we can ask those on expedition to grab us dragon eggs in Valyria. Okay, so let's create a claimant faction now. I think we'll use Aegon's claim and we'll see how we go. And we'll build up that. I don't know why, but unfortunately we're running into a bug here. Every time I create a claimant faction for Aegon, it just like instantly disappears. See? Okay, so why does he keep on doing that? Oh, now Cersei wants to dissolve the Iron Throne. Can I use someone else's claim as a workaround? Or will I just sort of have to rush it? Like Daenerys? Is it because he's technically in Bravos at the moment? Oh, I think it's just bugging, bizarrely. Still heaps of civil wars going on. The Royces are at war with the Hardings, as Robert Arryn has died. Fascinatingly. And Shireen is still fighting off the Stormlords there too. Another big civil war, while Cersei looks to dissolve the Iron Throne title. Okay, we've got to be really wary of that. I don't know why she's going to do that, because that could just basically brick and ruin our game. Once that Iron Throne title gets dissolved, you basically, it's just like, it just griefs games. So King Harmon's there. So I think what I need to do is go through Aegon's claim and then maybe just instantly push it and see if we get lucky and see who joins us. Yeah, because maybe technically he's not here in Westeros, so it's bugging. Alright, well, let's start this war and hopefully try and win it. Okay, so we're waiting for people to join. We've got 100,000. They've got 100k too. Shireen, the Boltons, Ramsay's joined him. Roose has joined me, same with the Tyrells too. Most of the Dornish lords are here. Alright, let's sail to King's Landing now, as a lot of the troops have arrived in Dorne. Our allies there, a lot of Stokeworths too, Rikers. We've landed in King's Landing. The Red Keep has fallen. Taking Crown Land territory now. Oh, this is going to be really quite cruisy by the look of it. Oh, and we've won. No major battles though, which is bizarre. Alright, let's enforce our demands. And, oh, so Arianne has now taken the Iron Throne. So it did bug. It wouldn't allow me to do it the Aegon way. Okay, so we need to decide who rules Dorne. I think myself or Quentyn for now. I'll choose a family member of my dynasty. I think I give Dorne to Quentyn. Because at the end of the day, although we're putting the Blackfyres on the throne, my children are ruling. Okay, so let's give Quentyn and Daenerys Dorne. I think that's the best play. Those are Martells. And then we'll combine the two lines here too. Daemon, Aegon, Aegor, Gale. And then Trystane and Marcella's children can marry into. Yeah, so we just need to invite him to our court. I think he's just stuck in Essos. Along with some of the children. Yeah, because that betrothal went through and I didn't even do that. Yeah, because even those kids are all over the place too, weirdly. Anyway, Arianne has now taken King's Landing, and let's try and rule like Queen Elia, I suppose, not die. Okay, let's end that war there. And we still have to deal with the traitors brought before me. There's an adventurer conquest, so we have to go over to Essos briefly. That's going to be annoying. So, Daemon Blackfyre and House Targaryen. You nearly could name it like, instead of House Martell, maybe like Nymeria Blackfyre or Nymerius You know how we're called Nymerius Martell? Maybe it's like Nymerius Targaryen or something. Okay, so Howland Reed. I didn't realize you could do this. So obviously you can banish the traitors. You actually can take hostages, which we'll do. I could deal with a lot of cupbearers. So we'll just go through here now. There's so many of them. We'll send as many as we can to the Night's Watch. Some are going to rebel here. Okay. So Harmon's joined the Night's Watch. A Waynwood's been banished. A Fossaway, Piper, Banefort, Ramsay. Let's bring in our Small councillors. I think I'll give Quentin hand to the king or queen. Interesting. So she's ruling through her princess title. The courted son of House Martell and the dragon. That'd be cool. Okay, let's change the Kingsguard armor to like the Blackfyre one. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god. Jaime, Trant, Crane, Loras. I think I will basically get rid of all of those guys. Maybe send them on some dangerous missions if it doesn't pop up for me to banish them. Oh, and it has here. So yeah, let's remove Trent. I'll keep Crane. I'll get rid of Loras because unfortunately we did assassinate her brother-in-law. Or his brother-in-law, Tommen. Willis wants more money. So I'll give that to him. Edmure, who joined us, I'm not going to give him anything. Like, what are the Riverlords going to do? Alright, so now I just need to quickly deal with this rebellion for those who didn't want to join the Night's Watch. Trant will send to the Night's Watch. We just arrested all those Kingsguard members. That's kind of brutal. We'll send Jaime to the Night's Watch if we can. No, okay. So maybe we just release the Kingslayer. Swan can join the Night's Watch. Loras, the Tyrells helped us. So I'll just release him. Same with Jaime. And then I suppose we just ransom the rest. Okay, so there's a decent amount of rebels there. Oh my god, there's nearly 10,000. The Reeds and the Fossleways have united. Jeez. Still a pretty big war here, though. Oh no, Quentin has died to Howland the Hawk. Oh no, Quentin's died. Slain in battle. Maybe he's alive, who knows. Burnt bones, what's the quote? Burnt bones prove nothing. Oh, Bolton now wants to threaten me because he knows about the... Well, he was a major player in the murder plot. Okay, so it's just come out that Arianne Martell's a murderer, that's fine. I mean, Quentin just got stabbed in battle, so I think that's probably proven that he's dead. Okay, let's get rid of the Fossleways now. Alright, so could have a funeral for Quentin too. I also need to have my coronation, so let's now have that at Visenya's Hill. Let's bring in the High Septon and coronate Arianne Martell. So I guess she's ruling by right of conquest like Cersei. One of the oldest houses in Westeros. Oh, the Orphans Green Blood. I haven't even seen that before. Interesting. Alright, let's have the coronation. Yeah, Nymerius Targaryen as a house is cool. Okay, so we can go with... Oh, Dornish there. Advantage in the mountains and stuff. Oh, I've been going with warfare recently, but that actually might not be bad too. Stefan Baratheon rules there. Shireen had children with a Valarian. Vaemond Valarian, interesting. Edric's had some children now. Harwood. House Gooddeer. He's had his house legitimized up here in the north. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, unfortunately Quentin died. So Daenerys rules Dorne with her son Trevor and her dragon. Interesting. Willis rules the Reach. Maimed in the war. My hand with the king. Queen. The spawn of others. Okay. Edmure. Tristan Greyjoy? Who's that? Euron's son. And House Harding rules there. Oh, Harold Harding died. Damn. And who rules the north now? Roose. Ramsay got sent to the wall. He's died though. What happened to him? He was executed by Jon Snow. That's so funny. Alright, let's fund an expedition to Valyria, because I want to try and get some dragon eggs if we can. They are quite expensive, but... best way to secure our house on the Iron Throne is with nuclear weapons. that are dragons. Jane Bog. Ugh, I usually just go by prowess. Okay. Failed expedition, not good enough. I can imprison Cersei if I want. I can create the Crown Lands Kingdoms. Let's do that. The thing is, if we can imprison Cersei, we might actually be able to put Marcella and then eventually House Martell on the Westerland's throne. Because then we can rule the Crown Lands, the Iron Throne, obviously. Tyrion's married into House Roxton. We could put Trystane in the Westerlands. Okay, so, bunch of children now, grandchildren Doran's had. So, Daemon's married Daenerys' daughter. I've essentially just combined the claims here. Trystane and Marcella have a bunch of children. So, we'll combine those. And we'll try and make sure that Aegon Blackfyre's and Daenerys Targaryen's dragon blood continues. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Daemon's going to rule after. Yeah, so we can actually imprison Cersei if we want. And then Marcella is the primary heir. So my brother Trystane will rule the Westerlands. And we'll put Marcella there. My sister-in-law. So what can I do with Cersei? I don't particularly want to kill her. I could banish her. And I can't renounce her claim. But if I banish and then do it, maybe that works. Yeah, then I can renounce her claim. Yeah, well, let's just do that. And then Marcella will rule. And then Cersei can go off and do whatever she wants to do. I can't imagine her wanting to join the Silent Sisters. We can't send her to the Night's Watch. Yep, so Marcella has now taken the Westerlands. And House Martell's going to rule down there. Oh, well, Aegon's going to probably take it. My second son. Okay, so still have to deal with the Greyjoys too, but overall, I've reappointed the Queen's Guard too. I'm so used to saying King's Guard. Got a bunch of guys from Dorne that are loyal. We've got some Danes, we've got some Tollans, we've got some Ollers, Wiles and Wades, House Hood too. Went with men that were available, not with those with the best overall prowess. All Dornish except for Lord Commander. Okay, so... Yes. The Vale Lords and House Harding are rebelling. There's still so many rebellions. Died of a botched surgery. And then we've got King Tristan Greyjoy, son of Euron the Crow's Eye. Yara's had some children. Theon died. Well, let's Iron Throne force vassalization them, because we cannot allow them to rebel. Second time going into the Iron Islands. The Martells. Aegon Blackfyre, my husband, is trying to run down the Greyjoys here. They are being a little bit elusive. Nice. Only just slightly outnumber them. Crushed. Okay. Taking Harlaw territory now. I find battling over House Harlaw's lands are the best to win in the Iron Islands. A bastard of royal blood. Edric Storm's daughter has a claim. I guess we just like sent her to the Silent Sisters. Oh, he married a Dornish woman. My cousin. Oh, is that where her claim comes from? Not like Robert's line, but the Martell one, because now we've usurped the throne. Yeah, so she's going to join the Silent Sisters now. Fascinating. Okay, so there was 20,000 Greyjoys. It's gone to 12,000 now. We're about to crush them again, hopefully. Have won 5 battles back to back to back. Nice, and they've now capitulated. Let's bring in one of those as a hostage. Is that the same guy? He's just got a beard. I can barely recognize him. Yeah, it is. I just didn't know if it was one of his brothers taking the throne. Fair enough. Okay, so Arianne Martell is now 45. Let's ransom those Ironborn. But I think that's pretty much it. Unfortunately, guys, I've got to wrap things up here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the House Martell, Arianne Martell run. been incredibly successful. We have put a Dornish queen back upon the Iron Throne. We've brought back Dornish law and some Rhoynar restoration, I suppose. And we'll make sure that House Blackfyre, House/Targaryen rules with House Martell, ostensibly. That seems to be the best and most safe rule for the small folk. Harmon's joined the Night's Watch. Daenerys rules in Dorne with her son Trevor. Marcella and my brother Trystane rule in the Westerlands. And yeah, Stannis' kids rule in the Stormlands. House Harding rules the Vale. And the Ironborn have been subdued with 2 rebellions, I suppose. But let me know in the comments if you would like to see me make House Blackfyre ostensibly House Targaryen and officially put them on the Iron Throne. Or maybe I should move on to something else. It was really quite fun playing as Arianne. I have played as Dorne before, but playing as her, there's just still so many options that you can do and so many different marriages and alliance packs you can follow. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much.